So here in this question, we have an equation y is equal to x to the power of sinus x. We need to find the derivative of this equation. By the way, this equation is sketched right here in the curve. And in order to find the derivative of this, we need to use the chain rule. So the method of deriving that we're going to use is basically the chain rule. And the chain rule states if we have a function, a composite function, meaning g of f of x, and we need to find the derivative of that. That will be g prime of f of x multiplied by f prime of x. And now if you use this rule here to this equation, you'll be surprised of how creative you are finding different solutions to the same question. What we will do instead, there's a trick here. And the first step that we're going to approach, or that we're going to use to approach the solution to this problem, is basically take natural logarithms on both sides. And we can do that. So I'll take ln of y. And on the other side as well, because it's an equation, I'll take ln of x to the power of sinus x. And now we use the logarithmic rules. This sinus of x as a power will be a factor multiplied with the ln of x. So that will give me ln of y is equal to sinus of x multiplied by ln of x. And now I need to take the derivative of both sides. So d dx. And you may notice here that I have ln of y and I don't just have y. So when I take the derivative here of both sides, I need to use implicit differentiation. This is the trick right here. The implicit, I'll just write D-E-R-V because it's a long word and I can't spell it. So we will have, and we've used this in past videos as well.
If you got any unsolved problem in the world of numbers and equations, make sure to comment it down below and we can get it solved.
So for the implicit differentiation, we will use the chain rule. The derivative of y is just going to give me dy dx, and the derivative of y as a function g of f of x, because there's ln y here, that's going to be 1 over y. That's going to be equal to, now the derivative of the other side. The other side for this side, I'm going to use the product rule. So what I'll have is the derivative of sine is going to be cosine of x multiplied by ln of x, the second term underived, plus the first term underived, so sinus of x, times 1 over x, basically the derivative of ln of x. Now I can simplify that. That would be dy dx times 1 over y, or I can basically move this y to the other side, so I'll have dy dx alone. It's going to give me y times cosine of x times ln of x plus sinus of x over x. We will see that this y right here is distributed across these two terms. And that is actually the derivative of this equation. And that would be my final answer.
Don't forget to subscribe to Sam's Education channel and hit the notifications bell to receive regular updates and access to a variety of solved exercises. See you in the next video.